Let's talk about this subject. There is something called complexity. Complexity, understanding complexity is extremely important in your business. Extremely important in your business. There is a complexity which you create in your business and customer never pay for it. Your job is to understand, is customer getting confused with my complexity? So let's give a dental package example. You are providing certain dental services, right? And you say to the patient that here is this, here is this. There is no difference between these two. There is just choose it. So you are unnecessarily creating a complexity which is unnecessary a burden. If that does not make a difference, you don't necessarily need to convince also. However, there is a complexity which you have to exploit ethically. What is the complexity? Our packages, for example. This is the light package, this is high package, this is pro package. Why? Because we understand that in this complexity, we have opportunity to provide more services, more benefit. Understand, if your complexity can make customer pay more money and get more benefit, exploit it as much as possible. All you have to do is to talk in terms of benefit consumer going to get it. What is the benefit? Any complexity which creates more confusion in patient's mind, it is cost to you. It's not cost to the consumer only. It is a big cost to you because you have to explain them and you are creating unnecessary headache in patient's mind and you are creating unnecessary obstacle in your own smooth road. So any complexity which they are not going to pay money, simply eliminate. Any complexity which they are going to pay money, exploit it ethically. And any complexity which, if you are providing two different versions, make sure that you explain the benefit of it, not the features. So even in medical tourism, if you're offering A and B and telling them A and B, only offer A and B when the patient is looking for A and B. If a patient is not looking, like Middle Eastern patient, he's not looking for option A, he's only looking for option B. He's only looking for high end. Unnecessary producing complexity for him will negatively impact you. 3 patient experiences happen. We call it the current phase is the phase right now I am the customer, right? But there is a phase before customer, which is the pre-sales and sales period and current period and then the loyalty period. Most of the time you think, Ashok, that patient is experiencing when he is coming to your clinic and you are providing the treatment, and that is where probably you have to give him the best experience, right? But that is not the first experience he is having. Experience of the patient start when Vishal start communicating with my client. This is the point of first experience, even though when Ravi Kiran hasn't decided to become my client, but his experience journey started from there. Because even the pre-sales, that's a sales period when he is communicating, but pre-sales period is when he did a research and he found us. There is no communication from our side, but he found us on the internet. In his mind, he has already started communicating with us. Because he has already thought about it, he is already prepared about it. There are various steps, the encounters, kind of encounters you can have it, website encounters, understanding, perception, from perception to selection and competition and all those things. There are various encounters, but whole point I'm going to say is that your experience, the patient experience, the customer experience started from pre-sales period. How much complexity he created and reduced it. When the consumer decided to become a customer, then obviously that experience is active experience. And that experience is something which is going to remember it. If you had a flaw in your sales process, you can at least cover it. But if you had a flaw here, you really can't cover it. It is how you are making that consumer as a loyal consumer towards you. Why the brands are brands, right? Why would you buy a phone from Samsung or iPhone or Android? Why? Because you trust those brands. And why you trust those brands? Only if there is a loyalty attached to it. Some people said that yes, this is something good and I want to go back. When she says to me, yeah, Dr. Prem's Masterclass was very good, informative, I would suggest it. Or when she says, wow, Pop, it's lunch was delicious. I want to go back with my family. You finished your lunch, right? Post lunch, if you are thinking to go back again or recommending someone to go there or leave a testimonial or feedback, that phase we call it post experience phase, which is we call it loyalty phase. Any organization winning this phase, he is the long-term player in the game. However, our experience cannot become post unless the current, when we're eating the food. So when we were eating the food, the ambience has to be nice, the customer service has to be good, quality of food has to be brilliant, and the taste has to be delicious. And pre-sales experience was what when I went and communicated, I need this arrangement, can you do that? If they say yes, yes. Similarly in medical tourism, please understand what is going to be your pre-experience, what is going to be a current experience, and what is going to be a post experience, and accordingly create the delivery plan of your services. That I want to get the treatment done at this hospital under this doctor, and there if you probably try to create the complexity, he will run away. Understanding how to deal with the complexity is the most beautiful thing. Finally, who are the actors? Who are the actors? Doctors are the actors, facilitators are people who are going to get in touch or going to play some role in entire experience. They are the actors. Make sure you have a wonderful relationship with the actors. Because if you send a patient to a hospital where you don't have any control, then you lose everything. Why? Because you don't know what he is going to provide, what he is going to do. So make sure that you understand the actor, you understand the character, and you understand what services they're providing.